Welcome back. It's 7:34. Our top story, the city of Lincoln remains on alert as the hunt for a deranged lunatic continues. 1011 investigative reporter Carson Young has the details.
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, a peaceful utopia nestled in the center of Heartland, USA. An old-fashioned community based on the family values which made this country great. The kind of place where a smile and a handshake still go a long way. Feel like pulling over, settling down, raising a family? You might want to think again. It seems as if the apple of Mother Nebraska's eye has been overrun by naked, masturbating people. In April, police received reports of a masturbating man here in these isolated forests of South Lincoln's Wilderness Park. It all started just 2 months ago when a young redneck and his dog Geach set out for their weekly bullfrog hunt.
Yeah, me and old Geach is down bullfrog hunting, and we were coming back to the truck, and there's this guy over there on the side of the trail just whacking away, and I yelled at him, and Geach started barking, and he ran off into the woods there, and I called the police, and they came blaring in here with their sirens wailing, and lights shining on me like I was doing it or something, and then they never caught the guy.
Witnesses describe the man as a Caucasian male between the ages of 20 and 35.
I'm not all that opposed to being nude out here in the open, but, you know, little children, I don't think they need to be seeing some grown man pleasuring himself.
Wednesday, April 28th, the nude menace strikes again, this time at a local eating establishment owned and operated by Greeks. The following is a dramatized reenactment of the events as described by Elena Isaris, a waitress at the restaurant.
Τι είναι αυτό? Καμούτι, Παναγία μου, τι λες ρε, είναι τρελός, τι να πάω, πω, Παναγία μου. You get out of here right now, or I am going to cut the thing off. You hear me? You get out. You crazy American. I come to America to work, and this is what I get.
After the second attack in as many days, authorities were convinced that they had a serial streaker on their hands. To better understand the mysterious perpetrator, Lincoln police enlisted the services of expert psychologist Jacques Frankenberry. By utilizing a psychological profile developed by Frankenberry, authorities hope to make an arrest by week's end.
This disease, exhibitionism, stems from a lack of attention as a child. These people have a long history of intense sexual frustration. They have a need to be seen, to be watched in an obscene manner. Sort of like, how do you say, a television reporter.
When authorities discovered that Frankenberry was an escaped mental patient with a history of paranoid schizophrenia, it was back to square one. The confusion within the Lincoln Police Department left the city vulnerable to another attack. On May 2nd, the Unidonger delivered another bizarre display of his manhood. It happened at the Kuferquick on 17th and Vine. Authorities say a man fitting the same description offered by the two previous victims walked into this convenience store. After selecting 2 ding-dongs and a pack of menthols, the suspect unzipped his pants and plopped it on the counter. Since the Quickie Mart incident, the suspect has been spotted outside of 3 UNL sorority houses and twice in the produce section at this hinky-dinky. The suspect, seen here in video acquired from the Lincoln Police Department, is a Caucasian male between the ages of 20 and 35. He stands 6'5", weighs about 180 pounds, and has great hair. And so the mystery remains unsolved, and as the investigation intensifies, many residents of the community find themselves questioning the necessity for further investigation. After all, with a third world war developing in the East, epidemics raging through Africa and Asia, and a world economy on the brink of disaster, is the harmless frolicking of one deprived man a reasonable cause for such concern? This reporter doesn't think so. I think Dionne Warwick said it best when she sang, "What the world needs now is love, sweet love, and pornography." For 10/11 News, I'm Carson Young.
Authorities believe the suspect is completely insane and reeks of cheap whiskey and cheese.
You should see this man scream like a helpless infant and run like hell. Up next, the travel weather.